What's going on, guys? It's Heath Martin. Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be explaining to you 5 different tips that I have for you as an NASM certified nutrition coach about how to lose weight. So the first point and the most important point is to be in a caloric deficit. If you're not in a caloric deficit, then you can say bye-bye to weight loss, because ultimately if you're consuming just as many calories as you're burning, then you're not going to be losing any weight because you're just replacing the calories that are being burned. I'm in the process right now of creating a nutrition program where you can calculate all of your caloric needs for the day. The program will cover a whole bunch of different nutrition topics, but one of them specifically will cover how many calories you need every single day, and you'll be able to strategize how to get into a caloric deficit to where you're consuming less than what you're burning, to where you can ultimately lose weight over time. Just to keep things simple, caloric expenditure is how many calories are being burned, while caloric intake is how many calories you're consuming to replace the calories that are being burned. If an individual consumes less calories than what they expend, they will ultimately lose weight. If over the course of a week you're in a 3,500 calorie deficit, then you will ultimately lose 1 pound of fat, because 1 pound of fat is comprised of 3,500 calories. Now, the second tip is to use a smaller plate whenever you're consuming your meals. This is because your brain tells yourself to consume smaller portions. And so ultimately what happens is you consume less food, which is less calories, which makes it easier for you to stay in a caloric deficit. Now, obviously using a smaller plate is not by itself going to help you lose weight. It's the fact that using a smaller plate tends to keep people from overeating because it has them eat smaller portions, which over time can help you to become in a caloric deficit, which will lead to weight loss. As long as you acknowledge this and keep this in mind whenever you're eating, then hopefully it'll aid in you to be able to control your portions and to be able to eat less. Now, the third nutrition tip to lose weight is to drink more water. So the human body is comprised of about 60% water, and it's really important to keep in mind here that water plays an important role in so many different functions, whether it be regulating metabolism, circulation, nutrient absorption, and the list goes on. So it's no question that water has an essential role on the human body, but the one that we really want to focus in on is its effect on improving metabolism. When water enhances your metabolism, it helps your body's ability to burn calories, which over time, everyone knows that will yield in weight loss. Now, the fourth tip I have for you is to try consuming coffee if you're over the age of 18. There are some studies that show that individuals who consume coffee under the age of 18 cannot deal with the caffeine content in coffee, as well as some older individuals who are in the final stages of their body's growth and development. Coffee is scientifically proven to have positive athletic performance enhancing effects, partially because it reduces drowsiness, stimulates your central nervous system, and produces cortisol, which causes a stress response, which improves your ability to focus. Now, the way that coffee actually influences weight loss is because coffee increases your body's metabolism, which, just like water, helps your body's ability to burn calories. There's a couple studies that suggest that drinking up to 3 cups of black coffee a day can help you burn an additional 150 calories. Over the course of a week, this can really add up to help you towards your weight loss goals. Now, the fifth and final advice that I have in regards to weight loss is to stop consuming so much added sugar. The traditional American diet, or the Western diet, is comprised of a lot of processed foods and sugary foods. Not only does cutting out these sugars expedite the process of you achieving your weight loss goals, but ultimately whenever you get on the field, it'll help you feel a heck of a lot better, because you're gonna be so less symptomatic to feeling like you're fatigued or having blood sugar fluctuations. I said this in my last nutrition video, and I'll say it again, the #1 contributor to weight gain in the US is all thanks to high sugary drinks. All of these beverages that you see at the grocery store that are canned sodas can have up to 60 grams of added sugar in them. Just to put more emphasis on how bad sugar consumption is, the average American consumes more than 152 pounds of sugar each year. Just to close out this video, I just want to say that I'm not a doctor, so if you have any pre-existing medical conditions, or if you're not a healthy adult, please consult your physician before following any advice that I give you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment, because it really helps me out. And check out the links in the description to the latest gear and apparel and my workout programs. Peace.